This is a speech on physical education and the benefits and how it should be involved in schools. In June 2008, Disney Pixar released their movie, WALL-E. If you have seen this movie, you'd remember how the people were really obese and they had to ride around chairs because they couldn't get around. We made a joke out about this, but how would you like it if you were that person? You won't be able to do the things that you wanted to do, like walk your dog, because you won't be able to walk at all. Did you know that only 1 in 4 teenagers in America get enough exercise every day? On average, adults need 30 minutes of exercise a day, possibly more. If you ask yourself how much you exercise, would you be getting enough? On average, teenagers in America spend 6 hours at school every day and another 8 hours sleeping. This only leaves 10 hours for students to be with family, to go to work, or do homework. My point being is that if kids aren't getting exercise at school, they probably aren't getting any exercise at all. To help students get adequate exercise, schools should have a physical education class or supplement such as a team sport for the students to be involved in. Did you know that inactivity, high cholesterol, abnormal blood conditions, smoking, and obesity are the 5 major risk factors linked to cardiovascular diseases? Reducing these problems can reduce the risk of you having a heart problem such as a heart attack, a stroke, or needing cardiac bypass surgery. Regular exercise is what doctors most recommend to patients who have cardiovascular diseases. Exercise can decrease high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and body weight while increasing good exercise tolerance, good cholesterol, and insulin sensitivity. Regular exercise improves muscle function, strength, and your body's ability to use oxygen properly. Most people often forget that the heart is a muscle and also needs exercise. When the heart pumps, it brings oxygen into your body, which can act as a natural healing aid. Oxygen can help your body do certain tasks with less levels of fatigue. This will help patients diagnosed with cardiovascular diseases, that fatigue is often a daily part of the routine. There's a major difference between people before and after they start an exercise program that shows an increase in flexibility and strength, which will improve bone health and lower your levels of fatigue. So now that you know the benefits of having exercise for your heart, what are you going to choose, a weak heart or a strong and confident heart? Another muscle that is greatly influenced by physical exercise is the brain. Did you know that if you exercise for 20 minutes a day, it will bring more blood and oxygen into your brain? Not only will this aid in nourishment and brain growth, but it will also help boost learning skills and memory function. When you work out, hormones are released in your body, which will also aid in nourishment and help find brain diseases. A hormone that is commonly found in antidepressants is also produced and released in your brain, which will lower stress levels. Another benefit to regular exercise is that your brain will be able to adapt and grow new brain cells regardless of your age. Along with this fact, physical exercise will decrease the rate at which your body ages. This is why people who work out more look younger than people who don't work out. When you exercise regularly, a certain chemical is produced in your body which will help renew and strengthen your brain, particularly in the areas associated with learning and memory. This is because when you exercise, the amount of blood flow to your brain is increased. These are only some of the benefits that you get from physical exercise for your heart and your brain. Aging, boosted memory skills and learning skills, boosted brain activity and growth, and lowering stress hormones are all the benefits that everyone can receive from exercising regularly. Now that you know the benefits of physical exercise, we're going to look into the benefits of having physical education classes in schools. Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, North Carolina, Illinois, and Iowa are the only states in America that have a required physical education program. According to the National Association of Sports and Physical Education, school-aged children are supposed to receive 150 minutes per week for physical exercise. In a national study, it was noted that only 24 states in America have a recess or physical education policy. Due to the budget cuts and the increased testing that is now required in the schools, physical education has now become a high priority. According to Dr. Christine Mason of the University of California in San Francisco, she states that the lack of physical activity may be far greater public health cost than it used to be. Now that you know the benefits that I've shared with you, wouldn't it make sense if physical education was a bigger deal in schools across America? If you still aren't convinced, remember that over 70% of children under the age of 17 have at least one risk factor that is linked to cardiovascular diseases, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol. So now that you know the benefits of physical exercise for your brain and your heart, ask yourself, do I exercise enough? Imagine all the energy that you have if you worked out more. You'd have a high metabolism, your learning and memory skills would be higher, your academics would be higher, and your overall brain and health would be increased. So what are you going to do? Are you going to help be an advocate for America and a healthy lifestyle?